그나마 전두환 씨는 하지 않았지만 손자가 대신해서
진실이 밝혀지고 있다라는 거.
차고자가 쌓여서 진상을 밝힐 수 있다는 그런 의미가 있지요.
저는 반대입니다. 그 사람이 정말 순수한 의도로 광주의 문제를 얘기했느냐.
진정성이 조금 의심되긴 합니다.
There are mixed reactions over a young man's formal apology during his visit to Gwangju. The young man is Chun Woo-won, the grandson of the late President Chun Doo-hwan, who ruled as an unelected strongman through military dictatorship during the 1980s. "43 years ago, in May of 1980, a democracy movement occurred in the city of Gwangju. Many Gwangju citizens shouted for democracy as they fought against the new military. A countless number of innocent people were brutally murdered during the protests. Chun Doo-hwan, the late president who was in power back then, never made any sincere apology until he passed away. But this March, his grandson Chun Woo-won stepped forth to make an apology on behalf of his grandfather.
저의 할아버지 전두환 씨는 5.18 앞에 너무나 큰 죄를 지은 죄인이고
People had mixed reactions about his apology, but there was a heightened interest on the May 18th Democratization Movement. For instance, there is an increase of visitors to the May 18th National Cemetery in time for the anniversary of the May 18th Democratization Movement. That's why I went to the May 18th National Cemetery and the jeonil Building 245, the places Chun Woo-won had visited. The first thing visitors see upon arriving at the National Cemetery is the door of democracy. They stopped to write a message before walking in. As they walk in, they come across the second entrance, known as the Door of Memory. Once they pass the gate, they come face to face with a majestic memorial tower. Wait a second. The top part of the memorial tower is quite unique.
네, 지금 선생님들께서 마주보고 계신 5.18 민중항쟁 추모탑 양손으로 뭔가를 쥐고 있는 듯한 모습이죠. 그래서 속에 있는 것은 난형으로서 새로운 생명의 부활을 의미합니다. 그래서 저곳 묘지에 안장돼 계신 분들의 그 새로운 생명으로 부활할 수 있는 그런 의미를 담고자 해서 항쟁 추모탑은 저 모양으로 조형이 됐습니다.
In front of the tower, there is a stone tablet telling visitors how they can pay their respects to the deceased. Shall we try it? First, you make a floral tribute. You place a flower on the dais, then you offer some incense. You place some incense into the burner 3 times. Lastly, you bow and offer a silent prayer. After paying respects, I walked into the cemetery and realized that many visitors were already there.
여러분들이 묘지에 오시면 묘역 보시는 법을 잠깐 알려드릴게요. 1구역부터 10구역까지 있는데 시간상으로 가장 먼저 돌아가신 분이 1구역 1번에 안장되시겠습니다. 네, 10구역은 행방불명장의 묘역이에요. 봉분이 없어요. 네, 시신을 아직까지 찾지 못했기 때문에
Over 230 people were reported missing during the May 18th Democratization Movement, but only around 70 people were recognized as the missing. I expressed my condolences to the deceased with a chrysanthemum and decided to move on to the next location. The second place I visited is the jeonil building 245. Can you see the reddish marks on the walls? They are some of the bullet marks out of the 245 bullets caused by helicopter gunshots by the martial law army. There are many more bullet marks inside the building.
이것은요, 헬기 사격으로 인한 탄환 흔적이 천정이며 기둥이며 바닥이며 43년 전에 그 부분을 그대로 보존되어 있습니다.
The painful history shows how the weapons used to protect the citizens were used the opposite way to brutally kill citizens. What's surprising is that it's not just Koreans who recognize this tragic history, but people around the world remember it too. What must we remember so that such tragic history will not repeat itself again?
5.18은 또 다른 모양 양상으로 나타나요. 40년 전에 5.18은 군인들이 총칼을 들고 학살했단 말이에요. 지금은 총칼이 빠지고 다른 모양새로 삶의 현장에서 나타나요. 엊그저께 분신했던 노동자 한 분이 계시잖아요. 그럼 분신하신 분은 어떻게 보면 5.18에 그때 내 심장하고 똑같을 겁니다. 절박이에요. 그럼 절박함을 표현을 해야 되는데 그 절박함을 받아줄 수 있는 것이 없어요. 5.18이 다시 일어나지 않으려고 하면, 정말 일어나지 않으려고 하면 우리가 우리 사회를 면밀하게 관심을 가져야 된다. 이 절박한 사람들을 소통할 수 있는, 탈출할 수 있는 소통 창구가 필요하다는 것이죠. 그래야만 5.18이 일어나지 않습니다.
This May, we remember and honor the noble sacrifices made by many people.